Today we're taking a look at one of the most surprising and honestly one of the coolest ultimate scream heroes we've seen in EA FC 26, Marek Hamsik. The legend himself has just received a temporary defending boost all the way up to 99. And that completely changes how this card plays in-game. Now, Hamsik was already a super well-rounded midfielder, but this version turns him into a complete monster. He's no longer just that creative playmaker. For 1 week, he's basically a box-to-box powerhouse who can defend, attack, and control the entire tempo of the game from midfield. He's got 84 pace, 88 shooting, 88 passing, 87 dribbling, and of course right now that insane 99 defending plus 84 physical. Combine that with 4-star skills and a 5-star weak foot, and you've got one of the most complete midfielders we've seen in FC 26 so far. His playstyles are perfect for a hybrid CM role too. Incisive pass, power shot, long ball pass, press proven, and relentless. He's literally built to control every area of the pitch. Whether you play him as a deeper CM, a creative cam, or even a CDM with his current stats, he feels rock solid everywhere. And that's what makes this card so special. You can try him in so many roles and he'll still perform. You can use him as a deep-lying playmaker, as a more advanced attacking mid, or as a holding midfielder while the defending boost lasts. And honestly, that 99 defending feels unreal. Of course, he's not cheap, around 900k coins right now. But considering the stats, the versatility, and the fact that he's a hero, he feels unique in every game. If you love strong midfielders with perfect passing, great shooting, and the ability to actually defend like a beast, you're going to love this card, and make sure you guys stick around. Because later I'll talk about the best chemistry style for him, how he feels compared to other top CMs, and whether he's actually worth the 900k coin price tag. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy these EAFC 26 player reviews, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next Ultimate Scream breakdown.
Well, giving the ball away. Decent position. Hamsik! Mariona. Really good challenge. And support available. He's in here. Hamsik. And covering tremendous ground here. Oh, it's on! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Waited well. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Yeah, they need to take those sort of chances. They're struggling here, you have to say that.
Showing a good reading of the game. Araujo plays alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. Marek Hamsik starts alongside Dani Olmo in the centre of midfield. And up front, Paulo Dybala starts with Kelly Smith up front. Is in goal. Araujo plays alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence. Marek Hamsik starts alongside Dani Olmo in the centre of midfield. And Kelly Smith starts alongside Paulo Dybala. Trying his luck. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop! Now sending it in. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Kelly Smith. But they took care of the situation defensively. And a fine stop. Short corner it is. And played towards the near post. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Saeed Al-Owairan. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Just no confidence on the ball from either side.
After spending time with this ultimate scream Hamsik, I can confidently say, this card is the definition of a complete midfielder. Whether you play him as a cam, CM, or even deeper in midfield, he just feels so consistent everywhere on the pitch. Let's start with the pros because there are quite a few. First off, that incisive pass plus makes a huge difference. His through balls cut defenses apart, and he finds angles that most midfielders just can't. Then you've got his positions, cam, CM, and CDM, giving you the flexibility to slot him in wherever you need control and creativity. His 5-star weak foot also makes him incredibly reliable when passing or shooting with either foot, and speaking of shooting, his finishing is surprisingly strong for a midfielder. He strikes the ball cleanly, and you can feel the power and accuracy in every shot. Of course, we have to mention the temporary 99 defending boost, which completely transforms him. For that 1 week, Hamsik feels like a hybrid between a defensive wall and an attacking playmaker, something truly unique in EAFC 26, and overall, he's an incredible all-rounder. Every stat feels well-balanced, and there's no clear weakness in his game. Now, for the cons, and honestly, there aren't many. The main downside is that he doesn't have a Shadow Striker plus playstyle, which could have made him even more dangerous in advanced roles. And while his playstyle set is solid, he doesn't have as many elite-tier boosts as some of the newer cards. But outside of that, he's really hard to fault. If I had to rate him overall, I'd go with 86 pace, 89 shooting, 90 passing, 86 dribbling, 90 defending, and 85 physical. He's a perfect mix of everything you want from a midfielder. Creative, strong, composed, and just fun to use. For me, he's a buy. If you need someone who can dominate the midfield, connect your defense and attack, and give you total control of the game, Hamsik is that guy. He's smooth, powerful, and intelligent in-game, and for what he brings, he's absolutely worth the price. So yeah, Hamsik, one of the most complete and enjoyable midfielders in EAFC 26 right now. 88 Ultimate Scream Hamsik. The midfield maestro is back, and this time he's absolutely unreal. Welcome back to another buy or sell. And if you want real EAFC player reviews every day, follow Footcard Review. No hype, just facts. Hamsik costs around 900K, and I'll be honest, he's worth every single coin. He has everything you want from a box-to-box midfielder. Offensively, he's a real threat with a powerful shot and dangerous through balls, and defensively, he's strong and composed, winning tackles with ease. His passing and positioning are elite, and he controls the tempo like a true general in midfield. The physicality is solid, too. He shields the ball well and rarely gets pushed off. Whether you play him as a CM or cam, he adds huge value to your squad. And with that temporary 99 stat boost from the Scream promo, he turns into an absolute monster. For me, he's one of the most complete mids in the game right now. A clear buy. Follow for daily reviews. All right, guys, today we're looking at one of the most exciting cards in EAFC 26 right now, Ultimate Scream Dybala. And yes, you're seeing that correctly. For 1 week only, he's got 99 pace. This man has officially turned into a monster. If you've ever used Dybala in Ultimate Team, you already know how silky smooth and creative he feels on the ball. But this version, it takes everything to a completely new level. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and follow for daily EAFC 26 reviews. I test every promo card in-game, so you know exactly who's worth your coins before you buy. So let's talk about this card. Dybala's coming in at 88 rated with 99 pace, 87 shooting, 86 passing, 89 dribbling, and solid all-round movement that makes him feel explosive and sharp in tight spaces. His 5-star skills and that left foot of magic make him a nightmare for defenders. Every touch feels smooth, and his animations are lightning fast. He's got some of the best playstyles you could ask for in an attacking midfielder or second striker. Finesse shot. Low-driven, dead ball, game-changer, inventive, technical, and first touch. Every single one of those gives him a unique edge, from bending in outrageous finesse goals to tight dribbling and near-instant acceleration out of skill moves. Position-wise, he's extremely flexible. You can use him as a cam, CF, or ST, and he even fits that false nine role perfectly thanks to his creative playstyle and vision. And if you enjoy players who glide past defenders instead of muscling through them, Dybala is exactly that type of player. Smooth, quick, unpredictable. Currently priced around 450,000 coins, he's not cheap, but for what he offers, that's actually pretty fair. You're getting a card that feels like a premium icon or toady-level attacker when you get him in the right system. The ultimate scream boost gives him a whole new level of explosiveness, and honestly, if you love fast, flair-heavy attackers, this is the card you absolutely need to try before the pace boost expires. So yeah, Ultimate Scream Dybala looks absolutely incredible. In this video, I'll be testing him in-game to see if that 99 pace and all those elite playstyles truly make him one of the best attackers in EA FC 26. Let's get into it.
Has it.
So after playing quite a few games with this Ultimate Scream Dybala, let me just say it straight. This card is absolutely different. When I tell you he feels like a cheat code, I really mean it. He plays like Claudia Pina on steroids. Every touch, every movement, every finish feels special. Let's go through the pros first. Finishing, easily one of the best in the entire game. Inside or outside the box, left foot, right foot, finesse, low-driven, it doesn't matter. He just finds the net. His low-driven plus playstyle is insane. The power, precision, and consistency of those shots are next level. Combine that with finesse shot and game changer, and you get a striker that can score in literally every way possible. Then you've got 5-star skills, and trust me, they make a huge difference with how smooth he feels. His dribbling animations are elite, and he's got that Dybala flair that makes him unpredictable and fun to use. Whether you play him as a central cam or a striker, he delivers. As a cam, he's creative and silky. As a striker, he's clinical and electric. Passing-wise, he's solid, quick on the turn, and can thread perfect through balls. Everything you want from an attacking playmaker. And while that temporary 99 pace boost was ridiculous, even without it, his acceleration and movement are still top tier. Now, for the cons, the obvious one is that 3-star weak foot. You'll definitely notice it sometimes if you're forced onto his right side. It's not unusable, but it's not reliable either. And of course, it's a shame he doesn't keep that 99 pace forever. That version was absolutely wild, but honestly, that's about it. Everything else about this card is top level. He's fun, explosive, and feels like a special player every time he touches the ball. If you've got the coins, this card is 100% worth it. He's a must-try. One of those players that can completely change the way your attack feels. For me, he's sitting at 99 pace, 93 shooting, 85 passing, 90 dribbling, 45 defense, and 79 physical. Even without the crazy pace boost, he's still one of the best attacking cards in EAFC 26 right now. A total buy for me, absolutely brilliant. 88 Ultimate Scream Dybala is pure chaos. He just got 99 pace for a week thanks to the promo, and trust me, he's an absolute cheat code. Welcome back to another buy or sell. And if you want real EAFC player reviews every day, follow Footcard Review. No hype, just facts. Forget Pina Dybala is him. He finishes everything in front of goal, his left foot is pure magic, and he's got almost every shooting playstyle you could want. The dribbling feels insane, smooth and responsive, and with 5 skills he can dance around defenders with ease. Add the 99 pace boost and he's unstoppable. Once he's through, you're not catching him. His passing is also very solid, linking up beautifully in attack. The only real downside is the 3 weak foot. But honestly, it barely matters when his left foot is that good. Even without the 99 pace, he's still top tier and one of the most enjoyable players I've used this year. 10 to 10 card, absolute buy for me. All right, guys, today we're talking about one of the most underrated cards in EAFC 26 right now, Ultimate Scream Mariona. And honestly, she might be one of the best cams in the entire game at the moment. When you look at her stats, this card just screams class, control, balance, and pure creativity. For around 219k coins, you're getting an 89 rated midfielder who fits perfectly into the meta, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and a height of 165 centimeters, which makes her incredibly agile and responsive on the ball. Let's take a look at those stats. 90 dribbling, 88 passing, 86 shooting, and 80 pace. That's a perfect blend for a creative attacking midfielder. Quick enough to find space, sharp enough to finish chances, and precise enough to deliver those deadly through balls. But what truly separates Mariona from the rest are her playstyles. She's loaded with some of the best in the game. Tiki-taka, incisive pass, long ball pass, inventive, technical, first touch, and relentless. These make her feel elite in-game, especially technical and first touch, which make her feel silky smooth when turning or dribbling. And tiki-taka gives her that perfect short pass rhythm, ideal for players who like to control the tempo and dominate possession. Her versatility is another huge advantage. She can play CAM, CM, or even RW and her playstyle plus roles, classic 10 plus, playmaker plus plus, box-to-box plus, inside forward plus, and box crasher plus plus, means she can adapt to multiple formations and playstyles with ease. And honestly, for just around 200k, she's a steal. You're getting a technically brilliant, dynamic, and intelligent playmaker who feels amazing on the ball and fits in almost any squad. Not just in women's teams, but also in hybrid lineups. If you're looking for a creative, fluid, and fun cam who can change the way your team attacks, Mariona is 100% worth trying. And as always, if you enjoy these EAFC 26 player reviews, make sure to hit that follow button and subscribe for daily reviews. SBC breakdowns and meta updates, you don't want to miss what's coming next. right, guys, let's wrap it up with my final thoughts on this Ultimate Scream Mariona card. And honestly, this one really surprised me. She might not be the most hyped name out there, but once you get her on the pitch, you'll understand why she's one of the best attacking midfielders in EAFC 26 right now. Let's start with the pros. First of all, her passing is absolutely unreal. She finds every angle, every through ball, every quick pass in tight spaces. Her vision and ball control are next level. You can literally build your whole attack around her. Then we've got her solid pace. She's not lightning fast, but she feels super quick on the turn and has that perfect burst when you need it. Add in her great finishing, and I mean really great finishing for a midfielder, and she becomes a real threat in front of goal. Those low drivens, finesse shots, everything feels clean. She's got that 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which makes her unpredictable and fun to use. You can easily play her left or right side, central, even as a false 9 if you want to experiment. That versatility is what makes her so valuable. She's got many positions available and feels comfortable in all of them. Overall, she's just a well-rounded midfielder, 86 pace, 87 shooting, 90 passing, 90 dribbling, 80 defending, and 78 physical. Everything you could want in a creative playmaker. There are literally no weak spots in her game. Now for the cons, and honestly, there aren't many. The main one is that she doesn't have a Shadow Striker ++ or a CM++ role, which would make her even more meta. But even without those, she performs way above her stats. For me, she's an absolute buy. One of the most complete, reliable, and fun-to-use cams in EAFC 26 right now, and for the price she's going for, it's actually insane value. If you love players that can create, score, and control the tempo of the game, Mariona is the one for you. And as always, if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for daily EAFC 26 player reviews, SBC guides, and meta tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. 89. Ultimate Scream Mariona is one of those cards that looks almost too good to be true. And I'm here to tell you, she's the real deal. Welcome back to another buy or sell. And if you want real EAFC player reviews every day, follow FUT Card Review. No hype, just facts. She costs around 220k coins right now, and honestly, that's a steal for what she offers. I tested her as a cam, and she's absolutely incredible. Super quick on the ball, way faster than her stats suggest, and her passing is out of this world thanks to the best passing playstyle plus in the game. She's got 4 skills and 4 weak foot, a really smooth dribble, and a surprisingly strong shot that makes her deadly in front of goal. She feels like Bon Mati level quality, but at less than half the price. And here's the crazy part. On certain promo days, she gets boosted to 99 pace, literally turning into a cheat code. For me, she's an easy buy. One of the best value attacking mids in the game right now. All right, guys, this one is big. Marcus Rashford is back. And this Ultimate Scream SBC looks absolutely unreal. Before we dive in, make sure to drop a follow for daily EAFC 26 player reviews. I test them all so you don't waste your coins. Now, let's talk about this card. This 86 Ultimate Scream Rashford is a position change to cam, but he can also play ST with the ++ role, or even false 9+ and poacher ++, making him one of the most versatile attackers we've had so far. The SBC comes in at around 260,000 coins, which honestly isn't bad when you look at what you're getting, especially considering his gold card was already one of the best budget attackers early on in the game. He's got 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and that trademark 6'1" frame, which means he combines strength, speed, and flair all in one. His power shot playstyle is deadly. If you time it right, that ball is flying into the top corner. Plus, he's got pinged pass, tiki-taka, rapid, and quick step, a really nice mix for both creating chances and finishing them. Looking at the stats, he's got 88 pace, 87 shooting, 83 passing, 86 dribbling, and 71 physical. Pretty balanced for an attacker who can play central or wide. He's going to feel quick off the mark thanks to that quick step. And the rapid playstyle helps make him feel lighter despite his size. Whether you play him as a central cam feeding balls through, or as a striker using those 5-star skills to break through defenses, He's going to cause problems. So the big question is this Rashford SBC worth the 260K? Let's find out. I'm taking him straight into some matches to see how he performs in-game. And trust me, we'll see if this Scream Rashford really lives up to the hype. Stay tuned. So after a few games with this ultimate Scream Rashford, I can confidently say he's one of the best value SBCs we've had so far this year. For just around 260k coins, you're getting a complete striker who feels explosive, powerful, and really dynamic in-game. The first thing that stands out is his pace. He gets in behind with ease, and once he's through on goal, it's almost impossible to catch him. His finishing is really solid, too. Inside the box, he's calm, and that power shot playstyle makes his long shots absolutely lethal. You can feel the 5-star skills immediately. They make him unpredictable and so much fun to use, especially if you like to create space with quick step-overs or elasticos. The passing is another pleasant surprise. With the pinged pass and tiki-taka playstyles, he can link up play really well. Whether he's feeding your wingers or switching the ball across the pitch, his distribution feels clean and consistent. The physicality is also great. He shields the ball, holds off defenders, and feels strong enough to play as a lone striker if you need him to. Overall, he's a very complete attacker who can play cam, CF, or striker and perform in all of them. But of course, he's not perfect. The 3-star weak foot definitely limits him at times, especially on that left side. He also doesn't have any playstyle plus, which means while he's very good, he doesn't quite reach that elite tier meta feel. And his agility can feel a bit stiff in tight spaces, especially compared to smaller, quicker players. Still, these are small issues when you look at the total package. I'm giving him the following ratings: 90 pace, 89 shooting, 82 passing, 88 dribbling, 45 defending, and 82 physical. For me, this SBC is a no-brainer. He's fast, strong, fun to use, and fits perfectly into so many teams. Even if you don't plan to start him, he's an incredible super sub and a card that will easily stay usable for months. Rashford feels powerful, balanced, and way better than his price suggests. Definitely one of the best SBCs we've had recently. The Halloween promos are heating up, and this time it's 86 Ultimate Scream Marcus Rashford stealing the spotlight. This SBC comes in at around 260k coins, and honestly, I had to see if it's really worth the grind. Welcome back to another buy or sell, and if you want real EAFC player reviews every day, follow Footcard Review. No hype, just facts. Rashford's gold card was already great, but this version feels like a completely different beast. He's electric on the pitch, blistering pace, smooth dribbling, and those 5-star skills make him lethal in front of goal. He can spin defenders, create his own chances, and when it comes to finishing, he delivers. Even without a shooting playstyle plus, his shots feel crisp and consistent. Add in his height, strong physical presence, and solid passing, and you've got one of the most complete forwards in the game. For 260k, he's an absolute bargain and a ton of fun to use. Trust me, this SBC is worth every coin. A big buy for me. Alright guys, welcome back to another EAFC 26 player review, and today we've got one that might actually surprise a lot of people. We're talking about Peter Crouch, the 87 rated Ultimate Scream hero. Now, if you've played FIFA over the years, you probably remember Crouch as that super tall striker who was, well, let's be honest, fun to use but never really meta. His cards were always clunky, slow, and kind of just there for memes. But this year, EA actually gave him something serious. This new Scream Hero version looks shockingly playable. He's got 80 pace, 88 shooting, 85 dribbling, and a massive 84 physical, which, for a guy that's 201 centimeter tall, or 6'7", is absolutely wild. And get this, he even comes with some great playstyles like technical, precision pass, acrobatic, low-driven shot, and first touch. That combination actually gives him a whole new level of usability compared to his older cards. In terms of versatility, you can play him as a striker, center forward, or even a cam thanks to his new setup. And honestly, that's where he might surprise a lot of people. He's got the target forward plus and poacher plus roles, so he's built to dominate in the box. But with shadow striker plus, he also feels surprisingly smooth when you use him behind the striker or as a creative forward. And the craziest part? You can grab this card for under 80,000 coins right now. That's insane value for a hero, especially one that's this unique. Yes, he still has 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot, but his animations, height advantage, and finishing power make him feel totally different from what we're used to. So in today's video, we're going to test everything. His finishing, movement, dribbling, and even how he handles against fast defenders. We'll find out whether this Crouch is finally more than just a fun card, and if he's actually worth adding to your squad. If you enjoy these detailed reviews and want to stay up to date with daily EAFC 26 player reviews, SBC guides, and meta tips, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of the new Ultimate Scream content. Let's jump straight in and see if Peter Crouch has finally become playable this year.
gute Chance sein.
So after testing Peter Crouch for several games, I can confidently say, this card absolutely shocked me. I went in with low expectations, because let's be real, Crouch has never been a meta player in FIFA. But this Ultimate Scream version, he completely changed that narrative. The first thing that stands out is his technical plus playstyle. It genuinely makes a huge difference. For someone who's 2 meters tall, his close control and dribbling feel way smoother than you'd expect. Combine that with his height, he's a giant on the pitch, and suddenly, he's winning duels, shielding the ball perfectly, and moving with surprising agility. Then there's his shooting. Inside the box, he's absolutely clinical. Whether it's low-driven shots, volleys, or headers, he finishes almost everything. His passing also really impressed me. For a striker, it's surprisingly consistent, which is why I think his best position is actually cam. Playing him behind the striker lets you use his strength, vision, and that technical touch all together. And it works so well. Now, let's talk value. Because 80k coins for this kind of performance is unbelievable. This card is easily one of the best value heroes in the entire game right now. You get unique height, great animations, solid pace, and fantastic link options in the Premier League and England setups. Of course, there are still a few drawbacks. The 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot do limit how versatile he can be up top. And it's a bit disappointing that he doesn't have a striker plus role. It would have made him even more complete. But honestly, at this price point, those are very small issues. For me, Crouch was incredible as a cam. His presence, passing, and finishing made him so much fun to use. He's powerful, creative, and surprisingly smooth. And for only 80k, that's just insane. If I had to rate him, I'd give him 83. Pace, 90. Shooting, 85. Passing, 90 dribbling, 55 defending, and 85 physical overall verdict. He's a must-try. Don't let the memes fool you. This version of Peter Crouch is genuinely worth every single coin. He's 2 meters of pure chaos, 87 ultimate scream. Peter Crouch is here, and this card is actually insane. Welcome back to another buy or sell. And if you want real EAFC player reviews every day, follow Futcard Review, no hype, just facts. Crouch has never really been usable in past FIFAs, but this version completely changes that. For only 80k coins, he's an absolute monster. I tested him as a cam, and he was genuinely world-class there. With the technical plus playstyle, he glides through defenses like a giant ballerina, and once he gets going, there's no stopping him. His pace feels way faster than expected, his shooting is ridiculously good, and his passing is surprisingly sharp. The combination of strength, size, and finesse makes him so unique to use. Honestly, if he had more than 3-star skills, he'd easily cost 5 times as much. For 80k, this card is a total steal. An easy buy for me. Follow me for daily player reviews. Today, we're looking at a true legend, Yaya Touré, returning in his Ultimate Scream Hero version in EAFC 26. This card has been making a lot of noise already, and for good reason. Sitting at 88 rated, with 90 physical, 99 passing, and incredibly balanced all-around stats. This is exactly what you expect from a dominant box-to-box midfielder. The Ultimate Scream promo brings back some of the most iconic players in football history, boosted with crazy stats and unique play styles, and Yaya might just be the pick of the bunch. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, stands tall at 188 meters, and comes loaded with elite playstyles like finesse shot, power shot, incisive pass, anticipate, bruiser, and enforcer. That combination makes him a monster in every area of the pitch. Strong, powerful, technical, and always in control. In game, Yaya feels like a pure midfield engine. He dominates duels, shields the ball with his body, and sprays passes all over the pitch. Whether you use him as a CDM, a CM, or even as an attacking cam, he's capable of doing everything. Defensively, he's reliable and tough. Offensively, his distribution and positioning make him a key part of every build-up play. Of course, all that quality comes at a cost. Right now, he's sitting at around 1.2 million coins, so this is not a cheap card. But you are paying for one of the most complete midfielders in the game. He's got the strength, composure, and stamina to control any match. The big question is Is Yaya Touré really worth that price tag, or are you just paying for nostalgia and name value? We're going to test exactly that today. I'll show you how he feels in-game, how he moves, defends, and attacks, and if he still lives up to his reputation as one of the most dominant midfielders ever in Ultimate Team. Because one thing's for sure, when Yaya Touré steps onto the pitch, the midfield belongs to him. After several matches with Yaya Touré, one thing is clear. This card is a complete midfield monster. He's one of those players who just takes control of the game the moment he touches the ball. Let's talk about the pros first. He's a true all-rounder, capable of doing literally everything on the pitch. His anticipate playstyle makes him incredible defensively, and the incisive pass plus gives him that extra level of precision when building up play. He's got monster physicals, great shooting for a midfielder, and the 4-star skills with 4-star weak foot make him smooth and unpredictable in attack. On top of that, his roles and positions give you flexibility. You can play him as CDM, CM, or even CAM, and he'll perform in every single one. Honestly, he doesn't really have a weakness. He's dominant, composed, and always where you need him. Now, for the cons. He doesn't have CDM++, which could make him slightly less automated defensively compared to the top-tier holding midfielders. And, of course, his price. Over 1.2 million coins is a lot, and not everyone can justify spending that on a midfielder this early. But if you've got the coins, he's absolutely worth it. For me, Yaya Touré is an absolute cheat code. A powerhouse who makes any midfield instantly better. He controls the tempo, wins every duel, and always feels like the most dominant player on the pitch. I'd rate him 82 pace, 86 shooting, 97 passing, 85 dribbling, 87 defending, and 90 physical. This card is pure class. If you're looking for a midfielder who can do it all, defend, create, and score, this Yaya Touré is the one. He's back. Yaya Touré, the Premier League tank and one of the most loved heroes in Ultimate Team history. If you want real EAFC player reviews every day, make sure to follow Footcard Review. The 88 Ultimate Scream Yaya Touré costs around 1.2 million coins, and this card is simply outrageous. Compared to his base version, this one feels like a massive upgrade. With Incisive Pass Plus in gold, his distribution is world-class. He threads perfect through balls while still being an absolute unit defensively. He's got solid pace, a powerful shot, and those signature 4 skills, 4 weak foot, make him even smoother in possession. His dribbling, defending, and especially his physical presence are all elite. He's everywhere on the pitch, dominating opponents like it's nothing. You can feel that unique Yaya aura every time he touches the ball. He controls the tempo, wins duels, and creates chances all at once. Honestly, he feels like the perfect box-to-box midfielder. For me, this card is a must-buy. Yes, 1.2 million is a lot, but he's absolutely worth it.